All green lights, everything's a go. Money on the table, count it real slow. Pull up that rosé, twist up that Cali Dro. When you hustle hard, no matter what is hitting for. Now go.
What it do, son doodles? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, in this video, I want to talk about a remarkable story about this guy named Brian Banks. Now, Brian Banks, a former high school football star of Long Beach Poly High School. You know, he was a young man, basically at the time, who had a great life waiting ahead of him. Yet, no thanks to Juanita Gibson, Banks spent 5 years in prison after pleading no contest to forcible raping a then 15-year-old Juanita Gibson, who is now 24 years old. Now, at this time, he was 16 when all of this stuff had went down, you know, and this girl pretty much lied on him about raping her. Now, from Banks' side, they said that they made out, they kissed, you know, the little lovey-dovey stuff, but nothing sexually went down. Now, I don't know what made her go and do this, but it never happened. So this man spent 5 years in jail, got out in 5 years on probation, you know, wearing an ankle bracelet. Can you imagine your freedom being taken away when you know you did not do anything at the end of the day? You know, but by the graces of God, the judges, you know, past Thursday, this Thursday, they had threw out the conviction, and if that wasn't great news enough, the prison will pay Banks $100 a day for the 5 years he spent in prison. You know, sadly, the woman who falsely accused this man had already gotten a settlement for $1.5 million brought by her mother, you know, against the Long Beach Poly High School. So she did something, filed some kind of complaint or whatever against the high school because they shouldn't have let it happen. Well, you know, shouldn't have let the rape happen, blah, blah, blah. Now, prosecutors say they have no plans at this time to charging Gibson for her false accusation. The Long Beach PD State say they are reviewing the matter. Also will be consulting with the DA office following review. And long story short, this man, you know, NFL dreams were taken away from him at a younger age. But once he got out, check this out. Once he got out, Pete Carroll of the Seattle Seahawks brought him in for a tryout. Brought him in for a tryout to try with the team. Now, he's a linebacker. Now, throughout the trials, he had multiple trials with other teams. But, you know, he ended up getting cut. You know, he didn't make it. They didn't want to keep him. But he decided to play for some other football league. He had an opportunity to play for another football league. And that league, you know, it vanished. You know, it was up and starting, but then it vanished. So then, you know, he was just sitting back, waiting, still working out and stuff like that. And just a couple days ago, just recently, the Atlanta Falcons signed this man to play for their team. That is a great, great, great fucking story. You know, a guy who life got taken away from him because somebody lied and accused him of kidnapping and raping her. And now the blessings of this man is now playing in the NFL. Will be playing in the NFL this up and coming season. Now I hope that everything works out for him. I hope that he plays well and can stay on the team. I hope he can contribute and do all the things that he can. Because I don't know any person who would have been able to focus still on football after their freedom was taken away from them. All he wanted was a shot to play in the NFL. And now he has a shot to play in the NFL. So just to recap the whole story, 10 years ago, while in high school, him and this girl talked, made out, kissed, blah, blah, blah. She accused him of kidnapping and raping her, which never happened. And then this guy ended up going to jail, did 5 or 6 years, and then get out, have to do 5 years on probation, wear an ankle bracelet. And then out of nowhere, this girl, Juanita Gibson, contacted him on Facebook. She sent him a friend request, and he was shocked to see it. He denies the request, and he inboxed her, why are you sending me a request? She responds back, I just want to know, can bad guys be bad guys? You know the saying. Can we put all of this to the side? She wanted him to meet up with her. So he meets up with her, get the police involved, have a recording. They record the whole conversation that's going on, you know. So they come back for a second meeting. His attorney's in the room with him. They have another meeting. It's recorded. She don't know this. The guy asked her, the DEA, the guy asked her, did he rape you? She said no. Did he kidnap you? No. That right there summed up everything. That proved that this guy was innocent from jump. That's all the information they needed and the footage they needed. So he gets, also he was on the sex offender list for a long time too. But he's off the sex offender list. He's not on probation. Ankle bracelet is gone. He's finally free. After getting out of prison, he was never free. But now he's finally free. He's a free man. Got a shot in the NFL to try out for the NFL with the Seattle Seahawks and other teams. That didn't work out. Now this guy signed with the Atlanta Falcons. Kudos, big ups to you, Brian Banks, and I hope everything goes well for you. And that just lets you know that some girls out here are just shisty and wrong, and it doesn't make any sense. These females will lie on men for no reason. So be careful who you want to be around and have sex with. Comment, subscribe, favorite. Check out my previous videos. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Tell me what you think about the story. I will put a link to the video in the description. You guys can watch and find out more about the story yourself. Deuces.
And remember, guys and girls, make sure you click the subscribe button, watch the previous videos, and like the videos.